Okay, we're in the fire pump riser room. Our 3 fire pumps are in here along with all of our other main risers that supply the hangars themselves. Each individual hangar will have its own set of risers, and we'll cover that later. Right here, coming in through the ceiling, is the main supply that feeds the entire system. That originates in the age shop on the south wall, is where the main supply comes in, feeds the backflows, comes all the way across the hangars and feeds this header right here, this manifold. Water lines come down, feed each one of these 2,000 GPM fire pumps. In the same area, we have our jockey pump over here, small little gray pressure maintenance pump. Up here, this is our interior means of testing each fire pump without physically flowing water outside. This is our test header. Goes through our test loop. We can do water flows through here, test each individual pump on an annual basis as required, again, without moving a bunch of water outside. This is used, the test loop is used for 2 years in a row. On the 3rd year, you're required to flow water full stream through your hose valves off the test header on the outside of the building. That's every 3 years. The other 2 years, we're just going to be flowing through our flow meter up here. Okay, after our pumps, pressure comes out of our pumps, feeds this manifold. This manifold feeds all of our risers that feed our hangars, our office areas. These are the pre-action systems, excluding the overhead foam system or the high expansion foam system areas, which we'll cover those in a second. These are all the pre-action valves. These are dry inside. Water is only to here at this point. Our detection, each one has a series of solenoids on it. Our alarm and detection is what activates those. Once the detection goes off, releases a solenoid, and these valves will activate internally and send our water to our particular area. Each riser is identified with the sticker on the riser. You can see that it'll tell you whether it's wet. W1 is a wet riser, PA is a pre-action, and then the number or the zone of where that particular riser supplies protection to. These are all equipped with control valves. This controls water up to the system. The upper riser control valve is simply for the purpose of testing. We close those for testing so that we're not introducing water into the system during the test. We're able to test this at full capacity without putting water into the system. Okay, in this part of the riser room, we have our water supply again comes across from our pumps. It supplies pressure to our high expansion foam supply risers. They're identified. These will be A and B. Each half of each hangar is supplied by an A riser and a B riser. We have our pressure reducing valve right here. It keeps our pressure into the operating range, our desired operating range. There's very little maintenance that occurs with this valve. These valves here, essentially, again, they're supplying pressure up through our supply risers. At this point up here, these stainless steel valves, they will be taking our foam concentrate, mixing it through a proportioner, and supplying the proper mixture or concentrate into our water stream that feeds into our high expansion foam generators. These 3 cabinets here, these are the fire pump controllers to the 3 fire pumps. Each one obviously has its own individual controller, and they will be labeled as to which controller, which pump that they supply. Foam tank contains our foam concentrate that when activated, supplies the concentrate to our proportioner or mixing valves that supply it to our risers.